Alright guys, today I want to show you how to put a serving on a bowstring. So let me start out by showing you what materials that are required to do this. Alright, of course you're going to need a serving jig with string. You're going to need a lighter, a tape measure, a Sharpie pen, and some scissors. Hopefully you guys saw my last video on making a Flemish twist bowstring, and now we're gonna put the serving on it. So, all right, let's get started. All right, first, what you need to do is you need to decide what part of the string that you want to put the serving on. And what I like to do is start where the arrow rest is and come straight up and then go 4 inches above that and 4 inches below that, so about an 8-inch serving. So if this is where the arrow goes, I look at about 4 inches and then I come down, and so my first mark should be about right here. Let's take this cap off right here. I'm going to start the serving there and then just go down about 8 inches, and it's going to be about right there, 8 inches. And if you look, that's where the serving will be, so that should be just right. All right, so now that we got that, we need to start the serving. And this is kind of not tricky, but a lot of times people are not sure how to do this, so let me just kind of show you how I do it. All right, there's my mark. So I'm going to go a little above that mark, and there's the tag. I'm going to go over that tag, and I want to go about 6 or 7 turns. There's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's just go 7. All right, then I pull that tag back, and let's go about 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So there's my tag, and what I do is I start to snug that down that way, and then I'll push this string up like that and get that sort of snug, and then you can kind of cinch this down pretty tight. All right, so that's the start of the string, and that should have it locked in there pretty good. Okay, so now we got to get the serving going. So let's tighten that up to the string, and just like that. And what's important here is that you have this tight enough so that as the serving jig goes over, it's not rocking, because that's letting the string, the tension, come loose. So we want that to be just right. So let's get that started back. Okay, right there. And then you see how that's it's holding its own weight? That's just right, just like that. Now, if it's rocking back and forth when you do that, you need to tighten that up a little bit, because what's happening is you're loosening your serving as you're going. So if it's kind of stiff like that, it's keeping it tight all the way. So, and then you just go. All right. So I'm going to keep doing this till I get to the end of the mark. So I'm going to skip all of this part, because you guys don't need to see that. This is all pretty straightforward, just like that, all the way down to our mark right here. So, still going till we get to our mark. All right, so now I'm getting pretty close to the mark. See the mark right there? We've already got this much of the serving done. There's our mark, so we got to keep going. And we want to go past this mark, just, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. All right, so we're getting past it. And so here's what you do from here. All right, you just pull that out and get you about 1 foot here. You want to keep a little bit of tension on this. So let's cut the string. All right, so now you got to watch this closely, okay, guys? All right, so what you do is you make a loop like that. Come like this, make a loop, and then go inside the loop about, I don't know, 6, 7 times. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. All right, so now you got your tag in right here. Let me grab it there. It's stuck to the string. Pull that tag in, and all right, and just hold on to it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to unravel that going in the same direction. See what's happening? It's coming. You're twisting it or unraveling it. All right. All right, and we're going on top of that tag. Still going. You see it's unraveling here. And we're almost to the end. All right, now, see? So now what you do is take this tag in, and you got to pull it. See how it's doing? You got to pull it, and it'll sort of lock itself in, all right? Make sure you, look at there. It's locked in. See that, guys? It's locked in. It ain't coming loose. So now, what you do is we got to trim the tag in. Like that. Do this side. And then you got your lighter. We need to sort of melt these ends just like this. See how it does that? And then just push it down, and that seals it in. And this side the same way. All right, and push that in, and look at there. All right, and there's your serving for your bowstring. And that's all it is to it. All right, guys, that's how simple it is to put a serving on your bowstring. If any questions, put it in the comments, and I'll answer those. But anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in, and you may want to check out the previous video that I made on how to make a Flemish bowstring the simple way. Anyways, love you guys, appreciate you guys tuning in, and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you real soon.